Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of D-arts Metabee from Medabots, or Medarots, however they say in Japan. My first D-art that is not a Digimon, so I'm pretty excited, and I loved Medabots as a kid, and I love Metabee, and it's really cool. So let's go ahead and jump in with the box. The box is absolutely awesome. It's this tiny little, just like, cool looking box. It's all yellow here, and it's got these kind of like measurement designs in it, shaped like they're metals. This D-arts Metabee here, and it's got the kanjin, that's not even a word, over it, and it's kind of distracting actually, but that's okay. And it's got all these specs on it. It looks like a box that you would get a Metabee in, so that's cool. On the side here, you got a side shot of the figure, and then it says his name again with D-arts, and it's all got these measurements, and sparkly. It's so sparkly. Anyway, and then it's got the same deal on this side, kind of a silhouetted picture of him, you know, and it's all sparkly, and that looks cool for sure. Medabots logo down here. On the back, got a badass shot of Metabee kind of doing what he's doing now, with its dark storm surrounding him. It shows the different eyes you have and the action parts, and that his joints are metallic, and then you can put the metal in, which I'll show you in a minute. So really cool box. I'm really impressed with the D-arts boxes. So as for what he comes with these hands that got separated. The two fists he has on him, and then he's kind of got just regular relaxed hands. And that's it for fists. Then he comes with all these effects parts for shooting. He's kind of just got a cone one, and then one that's starting to protrude energy. And then he's got this epic 3-shot thing, which looks cool. And then he's got 3 different eyes. The one he has on now, which is regular. And then he's got kind of closed, powered down eyes, and then angry eyes. And they're really easy to switch out, and I'll show you that in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the figure. I really love this figure. It looks really great. The head sculpt is done very well, very show accurate. The color looks nice, this nice kind of goldish color, and it's got this sort of sparkle sheen to it, and it looks good. You can see the eyes under there. You can actually see the main like bot thing under there, which I'll show you in a second. You got the cannons up here, and they swivel around, and it just looks really nice. His body looks really great too, with there's the white here. The robot arms look good. Here's one cannon. Here's the other. He's got these things on his shoulders, which look good. His feet look good. They're die cast. His feet are die cast metal, which is really cool. And you can actually see that here in like the toes. And then here's the back. So something they really didn't have to do, but they did, is if you know in the show they're powered by metals, and that's where they come from. So you open this up, and it comes with a little medal, which I guess I'll take out since it's right here. And it doesn't have any designs on it or anything, but it looks good. And you can put it in there. So see, those are the original metals. Screw this O-metal stuff. These are the originals. And all of his joints are metallic, if you can see under there, which is really nice and metal. And it makes the figure have a nice heft to it. Like, he's a really small looking figure, especially compared to the other D-arts I have, but he's really hefty and it looks good. So articulation wise, he's got like a ball joint up here, which is kind of a strange one. Swiveling here, double joint, swiveling at his fist, if I can move his fist independently. 360 ball joint here. He's got like a double knee joint. It's kind of hard to move because of his leg here. And his foot moves up and down and side to side, and it's really nice. And let me pan the camera up a little bit so it's better. And then waist articulation up and down and 360 moving around. 360 head and up and down. So very well articulated. He looks great. The first thing I'll show you, I guess, is the effect parts. So put the effect parts in. It's basically as simple as taking these pegs here and putting them in as if you're blasting. So you can do those two, and you can be shooting 2 lasers, and that looks cool, right? And then the other one, you can do it on either arm, but I'm just going to do it on this one. You can put it in here, and it looks like he's like running, and then he shot a bunch of lasers, and that looks really neat too. I'm not sure how I'll display mine. Switching out the hands, pretty easy. The joints are pretty easy to cooperate with. They don't really give me too much trouble, which is nice. I was waiting for it to give me trouble because of that. So switching out the face is really easy. You just pull this up, and you can see kind of the base bot underneath here. And then you can just switch it out, and then it snaps right in, and it stays in easy. That's closed sleep mode. You can also kind of look like a badass sunglasses mode. And then you got his badass eyes. His angry, I'm mad Metabee eyes. So that looks good, and like I said, you can see underneath there. I'm still not exactly sure which ones I'm gonna put in. I'm not sure yet, so I'm still kind of deciding on that. But yeah, he's really a cool figure. I really dig this guy. Like I said, I loved the show as a kid. I love the character. And I was really excited that they're going to be doing Medabots for the D-arts line, and we've seen that they're going to do more. They're going to do Rokusho, and we saw a bunch of silhouettes of the other ones. So I'm really looking forward to getting more Medabots, more power. So bottom line, this is a really great figure, and I highly recommend it to any Medabots fan, whether you watch the English or Japanese version. It's just a really great representation of the character, and it looks really good on the shelf, and it's cool to have this guy to represent one of my favorite shows. So that is about it. Go and pick this guy up. He's awesome. And then check out writersmanagers.rambles.com for Toku news in the craziest way possible. And head over to the Ramboard to discuss anything Toku, Medabots, or anything else related. And then, of course, check out the Crazy Podcast. So until next time, it's Dawson Ryder, signing out.